Welcome in. Today I have a mock from LesDiy, the Cuba Havana House designed by SugarBricks. Thank you so much to LesDiy for sending this set along so we could share with all of you. And remember, we are LesDiy affiliates, so you can save 20% using our code SheClicksBricks. Today I'm going to take you through this 2,906 piece build. I'm Stacy and this is... So since this is a mock from LesDiy, we have no numbered bags. So what I'll do is stop every so often and give you an update. So here we have up to step 30. You can see that we've got the base pretty much done here. You can see the red bricks all along one side, and then on the other side are beige bricks. So this is the base of two different buildings. On the right side here, you can see that there are some bricks that have holes in them. And that's so you can attach them to other modulars if you want to, which I thought was really fantastic. If you look closely, you can actually see that there's steps started for each of the buildings. Then we've got some cobblestone pieces and some small bushes, some red bricks, and some flat pieces in the front for concrete. So far so good. Next step, I'm going to start covering all these blue base pieces to start the actual buildings. We are at step 100 and I had to put the brakes on because we're starting to put some walls up, and I couldn't miss the opportunity to show all this amazing tile work. Different in the front and back, but so well done. This kitchen in the back, we've got a really cool stove. Looks like a gas stove. The pieces used on top are so neat. And then we've got a sink and a countertop. The red pieces, I think, maybe are going to be stairs, but I'm not sure yet. But this is really so well done so far. I'm really enjoying it. Let me know what you think so far. Just finished step 149, and we have all 4 walls up for this first level of this first building. You can see that we did end up building a staircase here, and it is really well built. The techniques used on the top of it make it super sturdy. You can see in the kitchen, we have a fan over the stove, and there's a fold out table. So this kitchen is very tiny. So they made the table so that you can fold it up and it leans against the wall just to put it out of the way, which I thought was really cute. We've got a front door, a little window beside the front door, and then we've got another larger window in the front that uses yellow panes. So all this tile work in the front is actually outdoor tile work, which is really nice. 204 steps in. You can see I built some pillars out in front of the first building. Very fancy. And we've started the second building already. The stairs are done. There's 2 sets of stairs. And look at all this tile work on this side. Lots of 1x1s and 1x2s, different color browns, really nice. Started the kitchen cabinet, and we have a kitchen sink. This blue is beautiful. I can't wait to see a whole building that color. It's gonna look so good. And didn't mention in the last spin, but if you noticed on this side, the top of this floor is all trimmed up. So it's going to be modular. Very excited because I actually didn't know this was modular. 266 steps in, and this kitchen is looking great. We can see the start of the stairs. We've added a tap to the sink, some plates on the counter, which I think is a really nice touch, a very detailed fridge and stove, and a table and chairs. The only drawback here is the chairs aren't on studs, so they are loose. But overall, I think this is a great use of space and a really cute kitchen. Step 330, and these walls are really coming up on this blue building, and you can really start to see the architecture. There's a beautiful door with a window on top. There's a beautiful window in the front. Those pillars are amazing. .408 steps done, and I have finished the first book. I've added some really nice architectural details to the top of the first floor. lots of little pieces, and I've also buttoned that up as well with some flat pieces on top to make it modular style. There's 4 brick posts in the front of both buildings, and then there's 3 walls, 1 big one in the front and 2 small ones on the side. On either side of that front wall, there is supposed to be fencing. However, I haven't found the right pieces yet, hoping to find those soon. I might have got a little carried away here, and I'm now up to step 511. I got a lot of this second floor done. Those 2 chairs, really well done. Some good techniques, very creative. We've got the tiling that continues from the first floor. We've got a bed and the start of a red staircase. See these color bricks on the outside? I thought this was a really good idea. This wall is going to be connected to the blue building, so you're not going to see that side anyway, but it makes a picture above the chairs, which is really neat. There's a little lip there, which is where the staircase is going to attach to once that's built. And in the front on the bottom here, you can see some pieces sticking out a little bit. They're actually 2 individual builds, and then you place them in and build around them. Thought that was interesting. Up to step 587, and we've added the red stairs with some nice black decorative spindles. We've got some windows, and you can see on the left there's an open balcony area. There's windows on all sides of this balcony area, and there's actually some shutters as well. This window opens up to the living room area. We've got a window here to the bed area with some shutters. And you can see on the top, there's some other short blinds built right into the top. So this window is open, and you can see a little bit of the blind there. And then the front window is open with a little bit of a blind. Some really, really interesting techniques. I'm really impressed with this. The top floor of the beige building is done. 698 steps in. And this 3rd floor is ultimately a rooftop deck. We've got a canopy over a bar. You can see some bottles there on the bar. Got a couple of lawn chairs, really cute builds, and I love the pop of color used. You can see these 2 walls here on the left. That is where the staircase comes up from the 2nd floor. And in the corner here is a little barbecue. Love the architecture used here. Some walls are higher than others, but it's also very symmetrical. Really well done. Before I move on to the next step, I thought I would put that 3rd floor on so you can see this finished building. I think it looks beautiful, really. Now, I did want to mention that this set does not come with printed pieces, and in the instructions, those 4 pieces in the front that stick out a little bit, like I said in the 2nd floor, they're separate builds. You put them in and then build around them. Those are actually printed pieces. So in the instructions, the colors of those pieces are a white and a burgundy, like the posts and the fencing in the front. I didn't have anything those colors in the right pieces, so on the top floor I did add some darker beige pieces, just to give it a bit of definition. I might change the bottom ones in the future too. Let me know in comments what you think so far. So this is the 2nd floor to the blue building. 838 steps in, so there are a lot of steps to this build. But I wanted to show it at this point because I wanted to show the pieces used to make the architecture. Those pieces that overhang, I think, look really good, and they're going to be covered up soon, so I just wanted to show that. I also wanted to show from this angle because I wanted to show the inside of this floor. We can see that there's some stairs there, and that's it. There's no other furniture or anything else on the inside of this floor. It's a very small area. So the details for this level is the outside and in the front. We've got a window with some shutters and a window above that. The door has a window above it. We can see this patio area. There's a table and chairs. The table is anchored, the chairs are not. And then we've got this fencing area where we have the white studs with the blue railings. I really, really like this blue, and I really like it with the beige. 910 steps in. Did I say there's a lot of steps to this build already? but it has been so much fun. We've got the top floor for the blue building, and it is, yes, another rooftop deck. We've got some really cool lawn chairs there, different from the ones on the other roof, which I really like. And I wasn't sure what this piece was originally, the blue piece, but it's umbrella, and it looks like it's folded up. And we've got an antenna, and we've got a wall around where the stairs would come up, and this continued architecture style all along the edge, except these pieces are gray. It looks really good. Steps 911 to 942, we've added these trees in front in the courtyard. We've got a really nice sized palm tree there, really well built, that the leaves are actually put on with hooks instead of with studs, so they stay on to the post nice and sturdy. And then we've got a good sized cactus with a couple little flowers on it. It sits right in the corner of the courtyard to the entryway to go into the front. And our last 87 steps of this build is a red convertible classic car. Really, really nice details. Look at the grille and the headlights and the hood. Tires and wheels look really good. You can see the steering wheel on the seats inside. The back is so long, and those angle pieces really just make it. We can see we've got some tail lights and a bumper. I'm not sure how many pieces this was, but I will say it was a good size, maybe even comparable to a Speed Champion build. Now the front is supposed to have a hood ornament. However, the hole that the hood ornament fits into was too big, and it kept falling off, and I've actually lost it moving this car to the studio. One final spin, bringing it all together. Please let me know in the comments what you think. I am so impressed with the architecture of both of these buildings. The colors used, the small pieces to give it the detail, and I really appreciate these clean lines. Even though there's nothing in the back, it looks so pleasing to the eye, very symmetrical. And you can really see the architecture, how pieces look like they're cut out at the top. It looks good. Now, I did mention previously that I didn't have the pieces for the fences. You can see there are two fences there on each side of the wall. I found the pieces, but they actually had holes on the wrong side of them, so I couldn't get them to fit for the fences. So I mocked something up myself. As well, the pieces in the front on the tan building on the second and third floor that stick out a little bit, I ended up changing my mind with those and putting in some white and burgundy pieces just to give it some more detail. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.